Hey everybody, welcome back to EDN 301 Instructional Design and Evaluation. I just wanted to share with you an overview for Module 1. I have officially released Module 1. It is there. You can get access to it and you can see it. One thing that I will say as we walk through Module 1 here in a second, there are some videos that still need to be uploaded. And I'm pulling them from Blackboard and moving them over. They should be available by Friday. The videos are specific to the content, but at this point, you won't need that until you get into your first assignment. You can, get through the readings and get through your first 2 discussion board posts and get working on that over the next week or 2 prior to your actual first assignment being due. So don't hesitate. So let's get into it. I'm gonna minimize myself here a little bit, put me down in the corner. Please do not forget that you're using, well, let's go ahead back and do it again, just for the sake of argument. I know I've tried this a couple times, but at least can't do it enough. Remember that you are a current student. So on the UNCW's homepage, you click onto current students. Over here below Blackboard Learn is Canvas, and you click on Canvas, you log in, and it gets you back to the page. So you should see your courses up here, and you want to be linking on EDN 301. Whether you're in section 2 or section 800, it doesn't make a difference. You're grouped together or in the same class. I know I've already went over this information, but please don't forget, if you want to quickly get to your modules from this page, you're going to click the modules link right here. So let's go through module 1. I'm going to keep your orientations and introductions module. This is where you begin. You should be reviewing all of this information, especially the student tutorials for completing tasks. This will grow over the course of the semester. And so I've already added more information here. I've also I've added Office 365 information here. You all have a free Office 365 account. Skype for Business is here. And your Canvas for Student links. This is great. It gives you some information on how to post, as well as post your picture. And then the Zoom account, which we'll probably talk a little bit more later on. But that's going to be an important page as well, because Zoom's going to be a way in which we can communicate as a group. And we'll talk more about the group conversations we possibly could have at a later date. All right, so here's your Module 1, the big picture. Here is your overview, and that's what specifically I'm going to get at right now. I'm going to click on that link, and in your overview, I've provided you with a lot of information that's going to be helpful for you to complete this assignment. Consider your overview page. This is kind of how the bit of information where we pull everything together, okay? So again, a challenging class. Make sure that you're an active learner throughout the semester, and you got to keep your motivation strong, because otherwise, if not, you'll fall behind. We talk a little bit about professional learning communities in this module. These are important because this is where you're really going to be building up that cadre of individuals that you can depend upon to help support you through this process. But I do have all the confidence in the world that you can be successful. As I've said, I've taught this course 6 semesters now, multiple different sections, and I have lots of students who get the grades that they want and deserve in this class. So it's not an impossible course by any means, by any stretch of the imagination, but it does take time, effort, and energy on your part. So this is what we call our at a glance section. And a lot of times students will print this page at the beginning of the module and then use it as a reference sheet. So I do want to recognize that we are employing instructional design lectures from a variety of faculty members here in the College of Education. Again, we're grateful to those folks and for the work that they do. And we work as a team. So I'm going to include lots and lots of videos of my own as well. But we're fortunate to have colleagues that collaborate and learn from one another. It's kind of even best to model those collaborative relationships with all of our students. So the objective of this module is to establish relationships and develop a positive online learning environment. Every module will begin with a summary of tasks, and then you'll see those tasks for you to complete in the module below. So each module will have at least one assignment, which will be described in the module overview and assignment directions. So again, This introduction portion of each module is meant to be at a glance of the module expectations. We'll have further details and descriptions here below. Module 1 will introduce you to the broad but important topics that are vital to being a successful teacher. So, starting today for this course, I'm going to challenge each of you to step into the role of a teacher. You'll be completing tasks that you will hopefully one day be able to implement and use in your future classroom. So please note, EDN 301 is a foundational course that you will use to build upon all of your other education courses during your time here at UNCW. Success in this course is required in order to enter the Watson College of Education. So, responsibilities include your reading. So you're going to have 3 textbook chapters, frames of reference for teaching, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, the big picture of your classroom, and Chapter 3, managing the classroom. So those are your 3 chapters that you're going to be asked to read over the course of this semester. And these are the videos that I'm going to add to each of those chapters, and hopefully they'll be available by Friday, if not by Monday at the latest. But I'm hoping by Friday those videos will be transitioned over from Blackboard and posted back up onto Canvas. Additional readings, and when I say used to, because I used to teach this course on Blackboard prior to Canvas. So additional readings, you're going to see there's a folder that I'll show you in a second. You have a PowerPoint on classroom management resources. You have a website, which is called Whole Brain Teaching. I have an expectation that you are going to walk through that website. When you see the website, you'll see what I'm talking about. There's an introduction to CHAMPS. In the additional readings folder, there's a CHAMPS overview. CHAMPS, by the way, is an acronym, and there's CHAMPS consequences. So those are the types of the readings that I have expectations for you to complete. Your tasks to be completed in Module 1, you're going to watch and take notes on the instructional content videos. I'm going to add those. You're going to see that there's a video from Dalton Sherman. I don't know if you've seen this before, but I really would like you to watch that. And then I want you to watch the Rita Pearson video called Every Kid Needs a Champion. So those are my three videos, or at least 2 videos that I'm going to ask you to watch. I'm also going to ask you to begin to form your PLCs and submit your names. This is going to be due by September 7th, so you got some time on that. The important thing about the PLC, and I'll create another video for that, is that I want you to get a chance to know everybody in the class before you decide to choose who you're going to work with in your professional learning communities. You're going to make sure that you maneuver through the online environment, become familiar with our course, review the items in our course menu on the left side of the screen, read through the entire syllabus, and if needed, ask for clarification at the latest August 29th. After that, our syllabus is in effect. It's a contract between student and teacher, and I will refer back to that for just about everything as it relates to assigning grades and making interpretations. So you're going to add your picture to Canvas. There's directions are within this module. You're going to download Skype for Business if you've not already done that. This software comes with your Office 365 access through the university. It is free. And don't forget to upload a picture to your Office 365 account as well. These are the pictures that you'll see when you send out emails, for instance. There'll be a picture attached. I think mine's of when I was dressed as a pirate for my secondary science methods class. So I really like that one. I think I secretly would like to be a pirate. I don't know why. Optional. Create a group in Skype for Business for our course. You can do that if you like, and add your classmates or add the people in your PLC. There's multiple vehicles through which you're going to be able to communicate with your peers. That's just one of them. Peruse the site link, K-12 Rewards, to help offer a frame of reference for rewards and consequences for us with our classroom management plan. So this is a link that's going to help you possibly complete that first assignment. All right. So your introductory assignment is simply going to be a discussion board post, right? So this is how you are going to introduce yourself to your peers. That is due by August 31st. Then after everyone is posted on August 31st, the expectation is you go back in and reply to 3 of your peers by September 5th. The same thing for your discussion board for Module 1. So you'll have 2 discussion board posts, an introduction, and one that gets at the content for Module 1. Both, again, are due by August 31st. Both require you to communicate with your peers, 3 of them at least, by September 5th. And you do that through threaded discussions in your discussion board. And then your classroom design or management assignment, I will create another video for that. That is due by September 12th. All right. So before we get to that, thinking about our classroom design and management assignment, we really have to read the directions and get done our readings prior to actually getting to that point. All right. So I'm going to go back again here to our modules. When I click back to your modules, you're also going to see that this video is going to appear right here when I finish and upload it here in a second. But here's that additional readings link. When you link on that, here's where your PowerPoint is that I want you to look at. Here's the Whole Brain Teaching link to the website. And then here are these CHAMPS documents that I want you to review. So your additional readings will be found here. I click back. And I'm going to go here to your PLC Groups Task 1. I'm not going to read through this right now, but this is where this is. I may possibly actually complete another quick and dirty video for this as well. But in any event, you really don't need the video because everything is explained here. I've actually added information down here at the bottom, which really will get you started as it relates to accessing your groups and then self-enrolling in those groups. So read through that, but I will keep you reminded as we go throughout the course of Module 1 in the next week to 2 weeks to 3 weeks. Here are your discussion board introductions. This, you'll see there's a 50-point assignment to this. By the way, I should probably be doing this in the view that you have, which I am not doing right now. So I could probably go back here to home. I think I can come here to the student view. So I just want to make sure that you are able to, we're all seeing the same thing. I'm actually viewing it through the eyes of the instructor view. All right, so here's back to your discussion board introductions. You shouldn't have any trouble completing this. Follow along. Make sure you read your directions. I've even put some links down here on how to use threaded discussions and even some video support that tells you actually how to post for those that might be, a little weary about knowing how to do it. Here's your second discussion board post. Remember, both due the same day. We still got lots of time to get those done. And then lastly, here is your assignment 1, all right? And as you scroll down, you can see, I also, for every single one of our assignments and our discussion board posts, you should be able to see, and I'll go back to the introductions, I always include a rubric, right? So a short, simple, sweet rubric that you can get access to that helps guide your decision-making process, but always forget that I really have put lots of explanation up here and up here, so that way you're aware of what it is you need to do. And then I also, at the very end here, I actually put classroom design and management products. These are 2 student samples that you can open and get access to. It's explained here about these submissions, but these are the different types of expectations that I have. I even provide you with past student examples to help you be successful. All right, so I'm going to close out this video for right now. See if I can get me back in here. I'm going to close out this video for right now. But I will be adding more videos by the end of this week and on Monday. And that way, you'll have all the tools and the information that you need in order to be successful in Module 1. Please, any questions, any comments, I'm open, I'm available. Don't hesitate to email me. Don't hesitate to text me or even call me. My information is found on the syllabus. Thanks, everybody, and good luck as you start Module 1.